Hello guys, over here I have the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. This is particularly the 4GB RAM, 128GB storage, and it comes with a 5000 mAh battery. Now from over here you can also see that Samsung is actually giving us a 7.5mm slim design. It comes with a 50 megapixel camera, and Samsung is also promising us 6 years of software update. Now, particularly in this video, I will be unboxing this device, showing you everything that comes inside of the box and setting it up all together without wasting much of your time. Let's quickly go ahead and unbox the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. Now, inside of the box, the first thing we get is the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G itself. And it is wrapped with this beautiful paper cover. You can literally see how it is. Now inside of the box we also have other things. I think it should be contained over here. So here we have our SIM card ejector tool. And then finally, if you open up this other compartment, you should actually get your Type-C to Type-C USB cable. But just as usual, Samsung did not give us a charging brick, so you would have to get a charging brick for your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. Now opening up the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G itself, I'll just turn over to the back and then peel this off. Just like so, and wow! This is actually very huge. It is a 6x7" display. Now one thing you're also going to notice is that it almost has the same design as the Samsung Galaxy A07. So the power button is just flat, which makes it a fingerprint sensor. You can literally see that over here. And then we have the volume up and the volume down button. At the bottom of the phone, you can see that we have the charging input, that is the USB Type-C charging input. Here we have our speakers, and then at the right hand side over here you can see the little microphone we have. Now it actually comes with dual SIM, so you can actually input 2 SIM. This is our SIM card tray, but the Samsung Galaxy A17 does not actually have a headphone jack. So at the top we do not have any headphone jack to actually input a 3.5mm headphone jack. And also one of the things you're going to notice is that the body of the Samsung Galaxy A17 is actually plastic, and it actually attracts a lot of fingerprints, so you can just see my fingerprints already. But generally speaking, based on design, the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G actually feels like an improvement. It also feels a little bit more premium as well. Okay, so to power on the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for the first time, you would have to long press on the power button, which is actually on the right hand side over here. Just press and hold it for some seconds until you see the Samsung logo. Now it is on. You want to give it a couple of minutes. And just like so, we are greeted with the welcome page. So first things first, you want to click on the start button over here. You can as well select your language by clicking on the language option. So you can click over here and select your language if you do not like the preferred language. Once you select your language, just go ahead and click on the start button. And now you will get this prompt to insert your SIM, but you don't have to worry, we can do this later. So just proceed to agree with all of the terms and conditions over here. So you can just click on agree to all and then click on agree. Now you'll be asked whether you want to set up your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G either using another Android device or another iPhone, or just set it up manually. For this video, we are just going to go ahead and then set it up manually by clicking on set up manually. Now you'll be required to connect to your Wi-Fi or your home router or another hotspot network. Here is my Wi-Fi network, so I'll just go ahead and select it and then proceed to enter your Wi-Fi password as well. Once you enter your Wi-Fi password, make sure you select the auto reconnect toggle button. Then you want to click on the connect button over here. Now proceed to click on the next button. Give it a couple of minutes and then just proceed to click on the restart button as well. Now at this point, your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G is going to restart, so you want to just allow it to turn off and turn on by itself. Now it is turned on. You also want to give it a couple of minutes to get your phone ready. Now once it is done, at this point, if you want to copy data like your photos, contacts, Google accounts and more from another device into your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G, then you can go ahead and just continue with that. But if you just want to set up your Samsung Galaxy A17 brand new without having any association with any other device, then you can just click on the don't copy option over here. So click on don't copy, give it some seconds now. And at this point, you'll be required to enter your Google account. You can go ahead and skip this, but I usually recommend you enter your Google account so that some features will not be restricted from you. So you can go ahead and just enter your Google account or your Gmail over here. If you do not have a Gmail, you can just create one as well from the create account option over here. In my case, I'll just proceed to enter my Google account, then proceed to click on the next button over here. Go ahead and enter your Google account password. Once you're done entering your password, you want to click on the next button at the bottom over here. And now we are signed in. You just want to click on the I agree button over here. Now it is retrieving your Google account information into your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. At this point, you will also be required to set up a pattern, PIN or password, or even a fingerprint for your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. But if you don't want all of that, then you can just click on the skip button. In my case, I will set a pattern for myself. Just go ahead and enter your pattern and then click on the next button, enter the pattern again, and then just click on confirm and you're good to go. Now, these are actually all of the Google services that will be taken by Google. Once you read all of that, you can just click on the accept button at the bottom over here. And if you also want Google to back up your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G, then you can click on turn on backup. Here you can see what will be backed up, that is your photos and videos, and then other information as well. In my case, I'll go ahead and turn on backup, just like so. And basically, this is just some information about Gemini on your Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. Proceed to click on the continue button over here. This is also some information on how to use Gemini, which is Google's AI. Click on turn on to turn on Gemini. Now finally, you will also be required to sign into your Samsung account or create a Samsung account if you do not already have one. But if you don't want all of that, you can just click on the forgot password or don't have an account option over here, and then just proceed to click on the setup letter in settings. Basically, this is going to skip the Samsung account sign-in option, but again, it might actually restrict you from some features of your Samsung Galaxy A17. So usually, I recommend you sign in or create an account by just simply clicking on the create an account option. I already have an account, so I'll just go back over here, then click on sign in with my Google account, agree to all of the terms and conditions over here, and then just click on agree. So here's my verification code. I'll just click on verify. That is just a two-factor verification for my Samsung account. You just want to click on agree. Then you want to proceed to choose your theme. You can go for a light theme or a dark theme. I'll go for a light theme, then click on next. Finally, here are some recommended applications by Samsung. So I'll click on the next button over here. And then finally, you just want to click on home. Give it a couple of seconds. Click on continue. You'll also be required to download some of these applications as pre-installed apps. Some are already checked, so you have to download them, while some you can actually just choose to install them. Personally, I don't want all of these applications, so I'll just continue by clicking on the install button so that only these ones will be installed. Then click on finish. And just like so, we have now successfully set up our Samsung Galaxy A17 5G from start to finish. So basically, this is how the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G looks like. Like I said before, it has a 90 Hz refresh rate, and as you can see, it is way faster. It actually feels faster when you're moving through the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. If you find this video useful, or if there are any more questions you want to ask about the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G, please make sure you smash the like button, drop your comments and question in the comment section, and I'll be there to help you out.